Right, let's clean that. It's too sunny, guys. Right, we're walking the dogs. Whee! Dog walk. I'm playing football. So this is where I live. My house is the yellow one. You can see I've got way too many cars. Cars are my hobby. So I've got to walk the dogs. It takes about 40 minutes to walk the dogs. Well, I'd rather chat with you guys and just walk along in silence. One is 14, one is 9, I think, and one is mother and daughter. So I enjoyed that live. I just want to see if any messages come up. Can you message? Let's see if any messages come up. Yes, we get messages. Hi, Stacey. Hi, Nadia. Good. The messages are working. Very important. So I enjoyed that live. I just felt that we had to do that Bridget Cruz live because we'd had those two contacts this morning where she joined our lives. I don't know, I just felt that we had to round it off properly. So when I went onto her GWS auction site, hi Patricia, when I went onto her GWS auction site and I saw that she had released a statement, or GWS had released a statement, talking about being countersued by Priscilla. Also, GWS are clearly distancing themselves from Bridget, clearly saying that they are their own entity, separate from Bridget Cruz, and the lawsuit is just Bridget Cruz, her partners, her associates, and also I'm just sorting the dogs out. So it does make me wonder. Let me just put this down a minute, guys. It does make me wonder, well, who does own GWS auctions? It does make me think that. Okay. Right, that's the dog sorted, guys. Dog sorted. Bloody annoying. Ugh, I hate sorting dogs out. Well, Patricia, you can watch them back. You can watch them back, and also if you scroll the comments to the left, you can also watch the stream of conversation that happened. I will say this, Patricia, I wasn't expecting it. That's better. There's no sun in my eyes. I was not expecting it. It was out of the blue. I was a bit put on the spot because I've never interviewed anyone. Thankfully, it wasn't just me asking the questions. It was also the subscribers and the members. And when you could tell that Bridget clearly wanted the Elvis fans to ask her questions. You could tell that. It wasn't just aimed at me. I do think that she likes our channel. I also think that she thinks I'm a friendly interviewer. Yeah? She knew she wasn't going to get a nasty response from me. Let's have a look. Nadia, you don't say the word shits. You say litters. Litters. A classy woman doesn't say shits. All right, gents, how you going? Oh, Stacey, thank you. For my first ever interview, I think I did okay. I've watched it back. I'm surprised that I actually remembered what type of questions to ask. I did remember quite a few things about the first lawsuit with with Priscilla and Bridget, and then I did remember quite a few things about the counter-sue. So I sort of knew what to ask. And then I had the messages that she posted on our channel. I remembered what she said in her messages concerning Barry Siegel and other things. So luckily, I did ask all the right questions, I think. But I'm also pleased that she came back very friendly, very respectful. There was many questions I asked where she says, look, I can't discuss it because of the lawsuit, which I completely understand that. If you're in litigation, there's certain things you can't talk about. Now, why? I will just say this, guys. She may do. She did say she wants Rhonda and me and her to have a joint interview. Now, I'll be honest with you. I would love that. I have no idea how to do that. I am not tech-minded. I have no idea how to do an interview. You know, I think people use Zoom. She suggested using WhatsApp. So unless someone showed me how, it's very unlikely. I know that Rhonda and Shauna do joint shows, don't they? So there must be a way. Really, I should know how. I haven't seen my brother. Yeah, Nadia, I was going to ask my brother, but I haven't seen him yet. But I will ask him. It can't be that hard. It can't be that complicated because so many are doing it. Now, do I think Shauna and Rhonda want to mix with other Elvis channels? Probably. I would have thought so. We've all got the same goal in mind, haven't we? We're all trying to defend Elvis and talk about Elvis's life in a positive light. So I don't see that they wouldn't. I do like to think that they like our channel. You know, defending Elvis Presley, fans want the truth. I think our channel is a friendly channel. I think the Team Elvis. Right, let's keep going.
Wait, are you've got a son?
Yeah, which one? Giovanni?
The other one.
Tino.
Starts with an R.
Ah, Rio. Yeah, you know Rio. He's cool, isn't he?
Leighton.
Yeah, all right, yeah. All right, say hello to Leighton.
What's your name?
Louis. That's funny, isn't it? Right. Let's have a look at the comments. Yes, she has. Shauna's joined us quite a few times. It's great, and she seems lovely. I really think, I know I said it in the last live, I think we should all be promoting each other. I really do. And I think this whole defending Elvis concept is happening a lot. But I think it's happening mainly on comments on other people's channels. I listen to Shauna, and she definitely defends Elvis 100%. So does Rhonda 100%. And Rhonda's whole channel, if you go through all the different videos and all the documents that she does, the documents that she finds and reads out, it's all about defending Elvis, isn't it? So there is quite a movement of people defending Elvis, searching for the truth. There is. It's bigger than you think. But what it is, I think I'm the first channel that has actually said, called itself Defending Elvis. Yeah, I think. And I think it's necessary. I think we do need to make it very clear what we're about, what our intention is, what our purpose is, as a collective group, as Team Elvis. you know, with subscribers and members, and also I want our channel to come across as very welcoming so that people don't feel intimidated. I want people to join our channel and know that they're welcome into our team, Team Elvis, taking care of business, of course. I think it's really important that we put on a friendly front. Now, if people jump into our channel and start saying bad stuff, we're gonna club together and get defensive. So we should. That's why we're here. I'll see you, Colin. Thanks a lot, mate. Have a good night's sleep, Colin. Take care, buddy. Don't work too hard. All right, let's just get past these people. 1 second. I'm just getting past some people. So, let's look at some of your comments. Well, now that I think the live streams, the phone lives have completely calmed down now, Nadia, so we're not getting the trolls like we used to. I actually think that the views we were getting were a bit fluke anyway. It didn't make sense. We were getting like up to 500 people in one go, and we were getting up to 70,000 people on one phone live. That didn't make sense to me. Anyway, so now it's more around 50 people, mainly members and subscribers. That's more sensible. And you get the better people on when it's like that anyway. Cameron, welcome to our family. Welcome to Team Elvis. The name of this channel is Defending Elvis Presley. Fans want the truth. And yes, people have been saying horrible things about Elvis for 50 years. But it's more than that, Cameron. Things have been written about Elvis, like the Elvis and Me book, like the Memphis Mafia tell-all book, and many other books that we feel are untrue and that Elvis cannot defend himself. And we feel as Elvis fans that he deserves defending. If we don't defend him, who's going to defend him? So that's the answer to your question. I'd love to talk to Rhonda and Shauna. I'd love to. I'd love it if Rhonda and Shauna promoted our channel on their channel. And Rhonda and Shauna, if you watch this, please can you give our channel, Defending Elvis Presley Fans Want the Truth, a mention. We would love you guys to give us a shout because we think it would help promote our channel and get us some subscribers. That's the truth of it. Because we want to spread the word. We want more people to know about our channel and Team Elvis. So if you're listening, guys, please spread the word about our channel. Now Nadia, are you there? Nadia has been posting quite a few things to promote our channel. She's been sharing it around all the different Elvis channels. So I ask the same of you guys. When you're doing your comments on the different channels, give our channel a mention. Give Team Elvis a mention. Let's get everyone talking about us. Because the truth is, we're only getting about 10 subscribers a day. Now, we want a lot more than that. We want 100 subscribers a day. With your help, we're going to do it as well. Yeah, Bridget Cruz clearly wanted an interview, but, you know, to be honest with you, I'm not technically ready for that. Now, I could do a one-on-one with her, because that's really easy. It's no different than FaceTiming, is it? But I don't want to do a one-on-one. I want to do many subscribers. And we'd probably have to time it as well. So we'd probably have to put it as an event, give a time when we're all going to join, give people a few days notice so we can build up the numbers so that when we do the interview there's loads watching. We'd probably have to do it that way. Cameron. All right, we're going to lose connection a little, but we'll get past it. Yeah, good idea, Nadia. Look, I've got my t-shirt on this time. It's not as hot. It's still hot, but not as hot. Right, let's just cross. There's a lot of people around here. Loads of people. Look at that. Way too fast. What's the matter with these people? Crazy. These tractors are blooming dangerous. Right. Yes, of course, most Elvis fans are on the tail end of the bell curve of life expectancy. Chill in Canada. Yeah. We're old. Well, I'm 57. I dye my hair black, of course. I'm an Elvis fan. Of course I dye my hair black. Many of us are in our 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s, even 90s. But we're still going. Very true, Nicolette. How are you, Nicolette? You okay? Well said, Nadia. Well said. They certainly do, Cameron. They certainly do. More than ever in some ways. More than ever. Look how successful the Elvis film was. Baz Luhrmann's film. That was a massive success. Over 40 years after he died. Yeah, I started as a fan as a kid. I think age is irrelevant. That's what I think. It's lovely round here. Look how it is around here. Lovely. We're by Bristol, we're near the motorway, so the motorway runs across there. Can you see it in the distance? You can see the cars of the motorway. I think a lot of you guys call it the highway, is that right? In America, is it called the highway? Because we call it the motorway. The sky is blue, my hair is flopping around. Now, if you're new to this channel, guys, please subscribe. Please subscribe. We are called Defending Elvis Presley. Fans want the truth. And I'm just having a quick dog walk. And I didn't really want to pick any particular subjects. It's just a quick walk. We have Team Elvis here to answer any questions you may have. We're a lovely, small channel that is slowly building up some momentum, and we just want to defend Elvis Presley's image, reputation, his legacy. And when we hear things that we think are not fair to Elvis, we are going to disagree. We feel as Elvis fans that he needs someone to stick up for him, someone to have his back. There we go, mate. I cannot be bothered with, we're just trying to be friendly to Cameron. And he's just repeating the same thing over and over again, you know. Look how beautiful that is, guys. Woo, look at that. These are new houses just being built. Now, when I get back, I'm gonna try and go through some of Lorraine's stuff that we were talking about this morning and pick out a few things. I was going to talk about Graceland and the fact that people think that Priscilla was the person that saved Graceland, and I do want to do that, but I did stumble on one of her informations that she sent me, and that is the wife of Mike Stone, the karate champion, the karate instructor that Priscilla had an affair with secretly behind Elvis's back in 1971, the one that she left Elvis for. And I thought that was interesting because it showed what she looked like, and it also has quite a long interview interviewing her point of view after her splitting up from Mike Stone. I thought that would be a good topic. Do you think that would be a good topic, guys? Are any of you interested in Mike Stone's wife to see her point of view of the breakup? Because obviously we've discussed many times the fact that she was unfaithful in 1968 while she was married, and 1971 while she was married, Priscilla Presley. I just thought it'd be nice to see it from the point of view of Mike Stone's wife. And she does say, I'm pretty sure she says, they had a girl that was 7 months old. So at the time when Priscilla broke up her family because she fancied Mike Stone, the karate champion, karate instructor, Mike Stone's wife, and I can't remember her name, but I will do, had a 7-month-old baby girl. Quite a good picture of her as well. So I think that's going to be interesting. I think I might do that tonight. I think I will also mention Graceland, and I'll read out a couple of newspaper clips in 1978 that proved that Vernon and the Memphis Council were planning on creating a living museum as well. I think I'm going to do that as well. I might even fish out a couple more. Now, I'm not going to guarantee it. It's all to do with how noisy the kids are. Yeah, chilling in Canada. I actually thought, I found Mike Stone's interview very uncomfortable. I thought that Mike Stone's interview, he come across very bolshy, not friendly, not respectful, quite hot-headed, hard-headed. He tried to make excuses. About why Priscilla was unfaithful and how that it was okay. His excuse was that no human owns another human, and that if a human wants to betray their husband or wife, that it's fine because we don't own people. I just thought that was ridiculous. It's a load of rubbish. Yep, and I saw the interview. He mentions the book. He says that the book's not going to badmouth Priscilla, but actually, if you listen to that Mike Stone interview, the most recent one, he does badmouth Priscilla, because he clearly says that she chatted him up out of the blue. He was sat there, I think he was sat with Chuck Norris and some other people, and Priscilla came along and butted into the conversation and said, "Hi, what are you talking about?" He actually found her quite rude. So he does badmouth her. Then he clearly says that she, once they started having an affair, because she sought him out and made sure that she had karate lessons with him that were nearly 55-minute drive away for up to 4 times a week. So she made a beeline for Mike Stone. She wanted him. But he also says that when they become close and friendly, and they were secretly seeing each other for a year. Now, I think him in an interview admitting that she secretly was seeing Mike Stone for a year behind Elvis's back is bad-mouthing her. He also says that she clearly said she wanted a divorce. She clearly says to Mike Stone in that first year of the affair, because we know they went on to live together for 3 or 4 years, he clearly says that she wanted a divorce and she had made her plan to get away from Elvis. Then he goes on to say that she got bored of him and dumped him. So do I think that Mike Stone's interview was really sensitive towards Priscilla? No, it definitely was not. I think he spent the whole interview trying to make excuses to make him look better. That's what I thought. It was all about making Mike Stone look like a nice person, where he wasn't. Because Mike Stone slept with another man's wife whilst he was married, whilst he had a 7-month-old daughter. So nothing Mike Stone said in that interview was going to get me on his side. Nothing, not a word of it. I actually ended the interview thinking he wasn't very nice. What did you guys think? Well, Nadia, I don't know if that's definite. I don't know if Elvis did know. I'm not sure. I have read the thing where she says in the divorce. Ooh, come on. In the divorce deposition, I've read that she says she was surprised he knew, but I'm not sure if I believe it. I don't know. It's not straightforward. I don't agree that everything in that divorce deposition is correct. I think we've got attorneys agreeing to stuff. That's what I think. Attorneys agreeing to write stuff. Right, we're sorting the dogs out again, Nadia. It's annoying. I hate it. Ugh. Whose idea was it to have dogs? As you can see, the sky is blue. There's a few clouds. There's a few clouds up there somewhere, but it is a beautiful blue UK sky. It was, no, I know it was, but it was Elvis's words drawn up by an attorney. So who knows what? Come on, let's face it, guys. When you're having a divorce, you exaggerate stuff. Yeah, you're trying to sway the judge. Attorneys tend to write things that you may not even want written. He probably did know. Who knows? You know, I question everything. I question everything, and I'll tell you why. Because we weren't there. We weren't flies on the wall. I do think, you know, we have to be fair. I try not to completely blame Priscilla. I try and go, do you know what? What brought her to the point where she felt that she had to have an affair a few months after Lisa Marie was born? Then I question this. What made her want to go off with Mike Stone? We have to be fair. Now that doesn't mean I like Priscilla. I'm just trying to put myself in their shoes. What else was going on? I do think after 1968 comeback special, obviously he was seeing Susan Henning during the comeback special. He had other girlfriends, it's obvious. So you can't ignore that. Well, that's going to push her towards other men like Mike Stone, surely. Now, I don't understand why she had an affair with Steve Peck, the dance instructor, because it was so soon after the baby was born. That's the one that I don't get it. Now, is it because Elvis was going away making the movies? What do you think, guys? Why do you think Priscilla would have an affair with a dance instructor within months of Lisa Marie being born? What do you think drove her to that? What is your opinion, guys? It's an interesting one, isn't it? So, hi Jane. It's an interesting one, you know. I mean, isn't it almost unheard of? A woman having an affair when they've got a newborn baby. It's like, in my whole life, I don't think it's ever happened. I've never heard of it happening. So it's quite extreme, isn't it? You've got a small baby, 3-4 months old, even if it was 5 months old. I don't get it. I don't think you've even properly healed. I don't think your body's even gone back to normal after that short a space of time. I know Marlon Brando's girlfriend. That's the one off West Side Story. Is that correct? What's her name? Nadia. What is her name? The one off West Side Story. Is it Yvette? Is it Yvette? Chilling in Canada. Chilling in Canada. Maybe post-depression, perceived isolation. Yeah? It's a possibility. So Linda says she thinks she wanted out for years. Now the confusing thing is that when she moved to Graceland in '63, really, I class their relationship properly starting around 1963. Elvis was still making like 3 movies a year, and I do think sometimes she would go with him to the movie sets, and sometimes she wouldn't. They had the bus, didn't they? The famous bus that Elvis had converted so they could go from movie sets to Memphis and do road trips. Sometimes she would go, sometimes she would not go. I think this is shown in the Priscilla film as well, isn't it? So could it be that she just didn't like being left alone? Could it just be that when she was left alone, her mind would wander and she would fancy men? She would fancy the dance instructor. Could it be as simple as that? And I think 63, 64, 65, I think Elvis was seeing other people. I really believe that. But I also feel that Elvis in 63 and 4 and 5 classed himself as a single man. He was still in his 20s. I think the Memphis Mafia were the same. They were up to no good with behind their wives' back. So, you know, we have to be honest. But I do believe that in 1966, Elvis wanted to be faithful. Once Elvis got engaged, he wanted to be faithful. I really believe that. And I think the minute he caught her being unfaithful, and I've said this to you many times, I think once he caught her being unfaithful in 68 with Steve Peck, the dance guy, the 39-year-old guy who owned the dance studio, I think that was it. That was game over for the wedding, for the marriage. I really believe that. He didn't want to be faithful after that. That's just my opinion, guys. Stacey, I agree. She grew to resent Elvis. I agree. Even that situation with Cary Grant. Yeah. It's a complex thing, isn't it? No one really knows what happened. Even I think when there was a bit of a lawsuit where she tried to sue Cary Grant, you look at the details of that. She wins it, gets awarded $75,000, but then says to him, look, shut your mouth and you won't have to pay me. Interesting. Joe Smith said she would never go back after she'd been with another man. I don't blame him. I'd be the same. But when there's a child involved, sometimes the rules change. Sometimes people decide different things. Patricia, I do think there was jealousy there. I do. I think there was jealousy with Elvis's talent and fame and money from most people that mix with Elvis. Not so much the girlfriends actually, but like some of the Memphis Mafia. Definitely Priscilla. I really do think she seeked the spotlight and fame, money, attention, success, acting, all that kind of stuff. Opportunity, I think. Yeah, she was jealous of him and resented him. I'm gonna have to agree with that, guys. Don't forget, we're talking about a very ambitious woman here. You know, if you go onto Instagram and look at her posts, she's massively promoting herself at different events. She posted one 2 days ago, you know, and you can tell she's loving it. She's loving life, guys. Then you got the summer Comic-Cons. We know about the autograph signing. You can even phone her for conversations as long as you pay. Anyway, guys, I've just got home, so I'm gonna call it a day, and then I'm gonna try and come back on one more time and do a wide live, so a live on the PC. So I'm gonna wish you all the best. Anyone watching, please subscribe if you want to join our movement to defend Elvis Presley. Thanks to Team Elvis. Team Elvis, you are always brilliant. Nadia, Stacey, and Deborah are the moderators. And I've noticed, like I keep saying, the phone lives now are much calmer. So much easier to handle. So no trolls, really. So thanks, guys. Take care, guys. Spread the word. Take care. All the best. Thanks.